Hi, everyone. Um, Dan with Nicholas, and today I'm going to bring through a channeling of Palladians, and I'm going to just get right into it. So, thank you for tuning in and watching. How the channeling works is I go into a trance, and the Palladians will bring any messages that I need to come through. And thank you for listening. Hello, how are you? We are the Palladians of Light. We are a playful version of the Palladians that comes through Daniel as his jester-like version because joy, much more because you have been, let's say, rained down with fear. It's been raining fear, and hallelujah, it's been raining fear. And we want to bring some play because we know these things are real and we are not denying the struggles that you're going through. But at the same time, if you have no fun, then you have no joy, then you can't balance yourself out. So we need a little dancing in the earth plane these days, and we want to bring that energy through this kind of fast talking all over the place energy, because this energy is playful and fun. It's all over the place. It's kind of like you don't even know what's going to happen next, and it's coming from all different angles. We are trying to hit your nervous system right now, dear ones, with a ton of different energy. We're trying to nick it with some joy. We're kind of tickling your nervous system into joy, because right now many of you have been depleted and you've gone through trauma through 2020, the year of oh fuck. So we want to bring this playful, joyful energy through so you can just uplift yourself a little bit. We are not denying your struggles, your traumas, of what you've been through. They are real, and we are sorry. But at the same time, we need a break from the bullshit. So we are going to bring that energy through to you. We're bringing it into your energy field. We're kind of throwing it at you. We are kind of being clowny with it, which we're kind of going back and forth and kind of making you laugh when you're down, because sometimes that is the way to lift yourself up. Right? You watch a show, you watch a person, you're on someone that's joyful, and it uplifts you. And that is okay. Sometimes we go into our pain, but we will say that many of you have been addicted into going into your pain, and we want to bring the joy. You can force the joy, and we're going to force the joy on you and give you no choice but to feel a little better right now. A little better, a better. Now we are going to just bring this energy and we're going to relax into the joy in our bodies, and we're going to laugh a little bit inside, and we're going to allow this laughy energy to come through us, and it's going to be fun. And many of you might be like, wow, this is weird. And Daniel's like, this is weird. And he's trying to fight us, but we are letting us go through because we know you need this. And we're going to bring now a little more information through now that we have shaken up your energy systems. You have been sucked the joy out on purpose. This has been a purposeful, let's say, way of controlling you in a purposeful, fearful way. And we want you to learn. We want you to find ways to push through joy in this time. This could be watching a show. This could be dancing. This could be going outside. This could be doing something you love. This could be playing video games. This could be anything that brings you joy. And if you're feeling down, we want you to kind of force the joy through. And this couldn't seem counterintuitive to many teachings that have come, but this is what we bring through, and you're hearing us this time. So sometimes you hear the message, go into your pain, and that is perfect. And sometimes you hear the message, go into your joy, and that is perfect. They will come to you at the times you need them. That is why there's multiple messages. Not because one is right and one is wrong, but you need to hear one at the certain time. Sometimes you need to go left at a turn, and sometimes you need to go right. So you hear go left or go right. Going left isn't wrong, going right isn't wrong, going left isn't right, going right is right, but it's not right, because at different times you have to go different directions. And right now, many of you, because we're in a creative energy, this is why we're bringing this message, need to force the joy and creation through. This means you're not going to like doing it. It's going to be uncomfortable because many of you have been sitting in your misery for a long time through 2020. But now in 2021, especially as we move through the year, it is time to push through that joy. This means painting, creating, writing, whatever that is for you. But you need to do some form of creation, some form of joyful action. It can't be just in your mind. It has to be joyful action. We know visualization scientifically equals the same, but it's not the same. We need joyful action. This is small things. It could just be watching the show. It could be laughing a little. It could be thinking of something that's happy. It could be painting, writing, all these things. We know we're repeating ourselves, but make it easy. Do not create a big goal right now. If you're in misery, create small. I'm just going to do this today, and it's going to bring me a little more joy. As you do these little things, it will bring up bigger and bigger things. But we don't want you to miss the boat of creation that is coming through right now. And many of you are feeling distressed because you're not creating. You're not being yourself. Because without creation, you are not being you. If you're not performing, juggling, going on a tightrope wire, jumping up and down, dancing, you're not being human. You are denying your humanity of creation. That's why you're here. If you don't create, you die. This is why many people that have millions of dollars still create businesses, because they want to create. That is what brings them joy, not getting the outcome, the creation itself. And they know this. So even for people, it's hard to stop creating, and that's because you're not supposed to stop creating. And right now, there is a wave of creation energy that's flowing to many of you. And some of you are denying the energy because you want to sit where you've been. It's comfortable to sit in the misery wallow, but we want to say that that's okay and we honor that, but it is not the time to do that anymore. It is the time to move. Daniel with this channeling was like, I could do this, I could just lay down, but he came and channeled because he knows he needs to create. He hasn't channeled in a while, so it's going to be hard to get in front of the screen and do it, but he knows that if he gets in front of the screen, just does it, he's going to feel better. This is like going to, say, a yoga class or exercise. You have a hard time getting there, but you feel better afterwards. It's okay to push through the resistance that's in you. It's okay. Now, if you are in pain, grief, and misery, we are sorry. And we know you're in that place, but we also want to uplift you out of it because it is time. The energy has shifted in the last month, and it's, let's say, time the gun has been shot and it's time to move little by little, but start moving now so you can ride the wave. Like a surfer starts moving first and then goes on the wave. We need to start paddling the surfboard. If we never start paddling the surfboard, when the wave comes, we can't move. So little movements lead to big actions. Little steps lead to big things, but it needs to be physical action. It needs to be done. And without moving, we can't get moving. So we are nudging you, kicking you forward a little bit through this message to get moving towards the creations, the things you want to create. For Daniel, he did a streaming thing for video games, and it has not been the thing he wants to keep on creating, but it started him creating. It started the movement once he left his job to start creating. And sometimes we give you a thing that isn't the thing, but it's the thing you need to do to move you to the thing. You start writing, you apply for this job, but that gets you moving, but it's not the job you actually want, but because you apply, that moves you forward. It's the movement. Don't worry about the results. And if it's the thing, just create. Get the creative juices flowing. It's better to write a page that you've never used than to write no pages and do nothing. It's better to create a song that's not the song than to not create a song at all. So we just want you to move with ease and grace and honoring yourself, but move a little bit at a time. Well, we love you. We love bringing this message to Daniel. We love being here with you. And thank you so much for listening. Awesome. Well, thank you for doing this channeling with me. We got a new webcam and headset. It's like, yeah, I feel like a space person. So great. So I hit the subscribe button or whatever you do. My website's below. I offer channeling sessions, and I also do psychic surgery sessions that are really powerful. There's testimonials on my website, danielmcnicholas.com, and I will have videos of channelings and what it looks like to do those sessions. I can do them remotely or in person. But I love doing this, so there is no pressure. I love just giving out this content, but also when you do those individual sessions, it can skyrocket you to places. So I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video that I create.